Welcome to Unspoken Minutes. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most infamous criminals currently locked in maximum security prisons. These aren't just names from history. These are men whose crimes shook the world, and whose punishment is as extreme as their acts. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because these stories are not for the faint of heart. Number 10. Richard Ramirez. Also known as the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez terrorized California in the 1980s with a spree of murders, assaults, and home invasions. He was sentenced to death and sent to San Quentin, one of the toughest prisons in America. He died in 2013, but his name still haunts death row. Number 9. Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán. The notorious Mexican drug lord is now confined to ADX Florence, also known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies. He escaped prison twice in Mexico, but in the US, he's held under constant surveillance, 23 hours a day with no chance of escape. Number 8. Robert Maudsley. This British serial killer is so dangerous, he's kept in a custom-built glass cell beneath Wakefield Prison in the UK. He has murdered fellow inmates and shows no remorse. His nickname? The real-life Hannibal Lecter. Number 7. Charles Ng. Charles Ng, alongside Leonard Lake, kidnapped, tortured, and murdered victims in California. Ng is now on death row at San Quentin, where he lives in solitary confinement due to the severity of his crimes. Number 6. Ted Kaczynski. Known as the Unabomber, Kaczynski sent mail bombs for nearly 2 decades, killing 3 people and injuring many more. He was held at ADX Florence in solitary confinement. He died in 2023 after years of silence behind bars. Number 5. Ayman al-Zawahiri, believed to have been held in classified CIA black sites. Al-Zawahiri was Osama bin Laden's second in command. While his prison history is mostly secret, he represents the highest level of terrorist detainment. He was reportedly killed in a US drone strike. Number 4. Thomas Silverstein. One of the most isolated prisoners in American history. After murdering a prison guard, he was placed in a soundproof, light-controlled cell for over 35 years. He died in prison in 2019, after decades with no human contact. Number 3. Dennis Rader. Known as BTK, bind, torture, kill, Rader lived a double life as a family man and church leader. Now he's serving 10 consecutive life sentences at El Dorado Correctional Facility in Kansas, under maximum security. Number 2. Anders Behring Breivik. He carried out the deadliest mass shooting in Norway's history, killing 77 people in 2011. Though Norway has humane prisons, Breivik is kept in extreme isolation for public safety. Number 1. Albert Woodfox. Part of the Angola 3, Woodfox spent an unbelievable 43 years in solitary confinement for allegedly killing a prison guard. Though his conviction was later overturned, the psychological damage of that isolation lasted until his death. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and return to Unspoken Minutes, where the darkest stories are finally told.